The First Punic War, 264 to 241 BC. The story opens on the island of Sicily, a jewel in the heart of the Mediterranean. This was no ordinary land. It was the crossroads of trade, culture, and power. Two rising giants stood on opposite sides: the expanding Roman Republic, a land-based powerhouse hungry for influence; the wealthy maritime empire of Carthage, masters of the sea. The immediate trigger: a small but explosive conflict in Messana. A group of mercenaries known as the Mamertines seized the city and called for help, first from Carthage, then from Rome. Both answered. That decision lit the fuse of a 23-year war. Rome had one major problem: they had almost no navy. Carthage, on the other hand, ruled the waves. But Rome adapted with ruthless creativity. They reverse-engineered a captured Carthaginian ship and built an entire fleet. Then they introduced a game-changing weapon, the corvus, a boarding bridge that turned sea battles into land combat. Now Roman soldiers could fight naval wars the only way they knew best: face to face. This innovation led to Rome's first major naval victory at the Battle of Mylae in 260 BC. The conflict escalated into one of the largest wars the ancient world had ever seen. Key moments unfolded rapidly. The Battle of Ecnomus, one of history's largest naval clashes. Rome launched a bold invasion of North Africa, threatening Carthage itself. A Spartan mercenary commander, Xanthippus, reorganized Carthage's army. Then came disaster for Rome. At the Battle of Tunis, Roman forces were crushed. A massive storm destroyed much of Rome's fleet during retreat. The war became a brutal cycle of victories and devastating losses. For years, the war dragged on across Sicily. Cities like Lilybaeum became fortified strongholds. Neither side could land a decisive blow. Rome suffered repeated naval disasters due to storms. Carthage struggled with resources and mercenary reliance. This phase was defined by endless sieges, economic strain, military fatigue. It wasn't just a war of armies anymore. It was a war of endurance. In a final desperate move, Rome did something extraordinary. They privately funded a new fleet, built not by the state, but by wealthy citizens. This fleet would decide everything. In 241 BC, it met Carthage at the Battle of the Aegates Islands. The result? A crushing Roman victory. Carthage, cut off and exhausted, had no choice left. The war ended with a treaty that reshaped history. Carthage ceded Sicily to Rome, paid massive war indemnities, lost its dominance in the Western Mediterranean. For Rome, this was monumental. Sicily became its first overseas province. Rome transformed from a regional power into a Mediterranean empire. The First Punic War didn't just end a conflict, it began a rivalry. The humiliation of Carthage planted seeds of revenge, seeds that would grow into the legendary figure, Hannibal, and that would ignite the even more dramatic Second Punic War. This wasn't just a war of swords and ships. It was a clash of systems: land versus sea, discipline versus wealth innovation versus tradition. And in the end, Rome proved one thing: adaptation wins empires. Follow History Chronicles for more.